The very first voiceover I did, I was 17 years old and I had just started a job straight out of school at M in Sydney, and they always need people to go in and be voices for ads. And the producer, who was Michael Sideshow Anderson, got me in there to do an ad for the Manly Pacific Hotel. And yeah, I did the ad and he really liked it, and I ended up doing a few more. So that's what got me going. I think the most challenging thing in my voice career has been trying to find my own sound. And because I have a radio background, it's very easy for me to slip into radio DJ mode. And I've kind of had to lose that a little bit and just find my own natural voice. And that took a little while to get there, but I think I'm there now. I love performing. It's so much fun. It's just so much fun to get in the studio and just make some noise and sounds and experiment and play around. And of course, then the client's looking at you going, you know, hurry up because we're paying you right now. We need you to come out with a real thing now. But it's so much fun, and it doesn't have the pressure of performing in front of people or a camera. It's literally just you and the microphone. And I think that's great. The funniest thing I've had to do on a voice job was I was working with a very good friend of mine, another Kathy Evans voice artist, Matt Thomas, and we were both being submitted for a role where we had to speak gibberish. So we were basically allowed to just say whatever we wanted to for an hour in the studio to try and make it look as though we were saying things that made sense when we were just coming out with total garbage. It made no sense whatsoever, and that was so much fun. I think I take direction very well. I always like to listen to what I'm being told because I figure that the person on the other side of the microphone has more of an idea of what they want than I do. So I'm quite happy to go along with whatever I'm being told. I think my best work so far has been on a Telstra campaign, which was on TV, radio, and at the movies. It was everywhere with these great little new animated characters. And it was a really fun campaign to do, and it looked fantastic, and it's had a couple of 100,000 hits on YouTube, so I'm very happy with that. Anything that involves a sh sound, like shouldn't do that, can often get a little bit garbled in a session with me. And then I'll be driving in my car on the way home afterwards, and it will come out beautifully, and I'm like, why didn't that happen in the session? Kathy, I was first introduced to a few years before she launched the agency, and she was working with another agency, and I was trying to get in with her there, and she kept saying, no, 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 go back and keep working on your demo. And then when she started up her own agency and I got my demo to such a fantastic spot, she agreed to take me on, and I think it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me as far as my voice career goes. The thing I love about working with Kathy and Catherine is that I love them both as people. I can get on the phone anytime and have a chat, and they've been fantastic at promoting me and the agency as a whole, and I love working with them. They are such wonderfully warm people who do such a fantastic job at promoting what I do as a voice artist. And someone said to me the other day, you know, wouldn't it be better to be on your own? That way you don't have to pay them commission. And I said, no way. No, they do so much work that I could never do. They're fantastic. My voice warm-up tends to happen in the car on the way there. I'll just give it a little bit of a red leather, yellow leather, or I borrowed this one from a friend of mine actually. Old Mother Ruddle has a rough cut punt. That's always a fun one to say. Maybe I'll do a little bit of screaming or shouting, a bit of a oh! Kind of a thing just to warm it up a bit and turn it on. Because those early morning sessions, they can be a little bit tricky. Old Mother Ruddle has a rough cut punt. Old Mother Ruddle has a rough cut punt. Old Mother Ruddle has a rough cut punt. You've got to be careful with that one though. Warm. My voice is warm.